Alright YouTube, so I'm standing next to my favorite Indian restaurant in Columbus, Indiana, and what you can see there are the remnants of the Pennsylvania Railroad. I want to say it might have been a spur track that traveled through town and serviced several of the businesses here in town up into the probably mid to late 1900s. I'm guessing that this was covered over in the late 70s, maybe. I don't know for sure. But this rail would continue on into that industrial park across the street, which was once Columbus Components Group. Has changed hands over the years into different companies, and right now I believe that building is abandoned or is not being used by a larger corporation. So you can see it here. You've got essentially the rails that are set into the concrete. You've got the little protector guides there, and you can kind of see the right-of-way through the building as the building was built scalloped and diagonal there to accommodate for the radius of the rails that go through or between those two buildings there, right before the water tower over on the left. So this is kind of cool. This is old history. These rails were probably put in the early 1900s or late 1800s. You can see they terminate there at the road, and I'll kind of get a shot as this goes this way. You can still see the right-of-way for those rails. Those rails would go through to westward towards downtown Columbus, and through, I want to say they went through Golden Foundry area, through the engine plant area, and onto the city center area. Those met up with a set of rails that came from Madison, Indiana, that would continue on to Indianapolis. And so this rail here would essentially service businesses here in Columbus. And it might have joined, this section might have joined up again with rails that continued on to Shelbyville, Indiana, which I believe were Pennsylvania Railroad at the time. So anyways, I thought you would enjoy this piece of rail history, Indiana history. And thanks for watching. I hope to have more of these videos put up in the future. Please like and subscribe. See ya.